Thinking of a getaway to Gotham, otherwise known as New York City? Better prep yourself for a little more in your pocket for your accommodations. New Airbnb rules and strict enforcement have wiped out quickie stays or short-term rentals, leaving traditional hotels and residence inns the liberty to raise their rates and are expected to do so. VOA's Aaron Rainin has the full story.
We're going to see my short-term rental apartment. We're in South Slope, Brooklyn.
When New York City updated its policy on short-term rentals last week, Tricia Tolliver, like many other Airbnb hosts in the city, removed her listing from the platform. Before the rules change, Tolliver says she made about $3,000 a month renting out her property.
It's a really good supplement to my income, and based on that, I made the decision to retire from my full-time job. This is the living room.
Tolliver and other hosts now face strict new rules, including not accepting rentals of less than 30 days. She says the changes will have a major impact.
I'm not able to register this place with the city no matter what because it's a separate residence. The new laws would require me to be sharing the space with the tenants and have no internal locks. I will be watching my pocketbook very closely because it's going to be a pretty big lack of funds coming in for the next foreseeable future.
According to Christian Klossner, executive director of New York City's Mayor's Office of Special Enforcement, registration creates a clear path for hosts who follow the city's long-standing laws and protects travelers from illegal and unsafe accommodations while ending the proliferation of illegal short-term rentals. Critics say the city is bowing to hotel industry pressure and reducing affordable lodging options for visitors. Regardless, short-term rental inventory is set to shrink.
Short-term rental market could decline by 50 to 70%. In New York in particular, the hotels are likely to benefit a small amount, mostly by having more demand such that they could raise prices.
Hennessy says other cities will likely adopt similar rules.
I believe it will spread to other cities, mainly because these cities are talking to each other to develop best practices. Tight urban markets mean that there is a strong need for regulations for what is essentially a relatively new phenomenon.
San Francisco and Santa Monica, California have instituted restrictions on short-term rentals, as have Amsterdam and London. But officials with Airbnb say they do not expect similar rules to spread.
New York City's laws are based on a very archaic and an old approach to regulation. To other hosts around the world who might be watching, we are going to continue to work closely with your municipalities, with your state and federal governments around the world. We don't anticipate there to be any kind of contagion effect from New York City's rules.
While some feel that the hotels may be the winners in grabbing a piece of the $1 million New York City short-term rental pie, New Yorkers are hopeful that the new rules will lead to more affordable units and perhaps a decrease in rent. Aaron Rainin, VOA News, New York City.